is under siege. Now, you're the national security advisor, Karen. Frankly, I'm surprised by your resistance.
These places that you keep building, they're nothing more than concentration camps.
Detention facilities. And the criteria for determining who shall be detained are very reasonable.
Reasonable. This revised plan of yours justifies locking up every American who prays towards Mecca.
That's a ridiculous exaggeration, and you know it.
Right now, the American Muslim community is our greatest asset. They have provided law enforcement with hundreds of tips, and not a single member of that community has been implicated in these attacks.
So far, Mr. President, the people are losing faith in our ability to protect them. We've got to do something about this now.
And locking up more Muslims will not make them safer.
No, Karen, but it will make them feel safer.
What about the cost of the civil unrest that your plan will create? There will
Security
be riots, demonstrations.
has its price.
So does freedom, Tom. Listen, I just don't see how I can sign off on something like this. I mean, wasn't it just 3 months ago that I took an oath to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution?
And what about preserving, protecting, and defending the American people? All of these measures are legal. Blake has been all over this thing with the Attorney General.
There is a precedent, sir. Especially in wartime, Lincoln suspended habeas corpus. Roosevelt signed executive order.
Yes, Blake, I know this. And Roosevelt imprisoned over 200,000 Japanese Americans in what most historians consider to be a shameful mistake.
Well, I would ask those historians how many of those Japanese Americans were thus prevented from perpetrating acts of sabotage in this country. I realize that what I'm proposing has its challenges, but we cannot continue to keep our heads buried in the sand.
Mr. President.
Yeah. Another attack?
Los Angeles, a bus.
How many casualties?
23 so far, including the suicide bomb.
And we're still certain this man Assad is behind all these attacks, right?
Yes, sir. We confirmed he arrived in the United States 3 days before the first bombing in San Antonio.
And let us not forget, Assad has been calling for the destruction of the United States for the last 20 years.
Mr. President, my analysts believe that Assad's organization cannot survive without him, and once he's dead, these attacks will stop.
So this assumes the success of the operation to terminate Assad.
CTU estimates successful probability at 75%.
Oh, I think that's very generous.
You know, it sounds to me like you're anticipating failure, Tom.
I fully acknowledge, sir, that this is our only option, but I am fervently advocating contingencies.
Contingencies are well and good, Tom, but CTU needs to eliminate Assad. That's all there is to it. God knows we're paying a steep enough price to get him.